If you can't kill a boss, no reason why you can't look like one. Moogle putting the wow in transmogs. Thinking this works for Shadow, 100% there. Maybe Disc. Primal Gladiators, Mantle of Cruelty. That is Alliance only, by the way. WAD PvP, Vendor 3 Marks of Honor. Or 2 Marks of Honor, actually. Middle boo-boo there. Moving on, sticking with the undead dude to show you the Robes of Sunken Nobility, which is, of course, from Mythic Eternal Palace. Lady Ashvane, 5% on the drop rate for the robe. Moving on to the belt, Vita Binder Wrap. From Throne of Thunder Heroic, Cache of Storms. You might be able to buy it as well from the Shadowpan Assault dudes. Not 100% sure. They're in Townlong Steps. Moving on, the feet are the Netherweave boots. BC level tailoring. Check your local tailor. Check your local auction house for those boots that are rather gray. And we're going to move on and show you the hands, which are the handguards of the Highest Born. The Eternal Palace Mythic. Queen Ashara herself will drop those particular gloves at a kind of a low drop rate, but worth the effort there. Now the back is the Gilded Thorian Cloak, Terrestrian Illhoof, Karazhan, which of course is the Burning Crusade version of Karazhan. Can you believe we have 2 versions of all these dungeons now? The headpiece, Handmaiden's Cowl of Sacrifice, the Eternal Palace Mythic, so the headpiece, the hands, and the robe all from the same tier in BFA, from BFA. And the weapon, Uldir Mythic, looking sharp. Got to take out Fetid Devourer to pick up the staff. I'm thinking Disc or even Holy. If you have that unholy feel about yourself as a priest, this works perfectly for you. Battle of Dazzlahar Mythic, as you can see the boss, kind of fair drop rate to get the Mantle of the Sky Terror. Now the chest is going to spin you to Siege of Orgrimmar LFR version. Sun Tenderheart is the boss, 16% on the drop rate for the robe from Mist of Pandaria. Now the belt is part of the same tier set as the shoulders, and I also do believe the gloves. This, of course, is from Battle of Dazzlahar Mythic. Opulence, kind of a fair drop rate to get that really cool-looking belt. Really works well, I think, with this set. Shawl of Nerubian Silk, which is from Icecrown Citadel. 10-man Heroic. Lord Marigar is the boss. 16% on the drop rate. Looking really epic on a Lady Void Elf here. Cindercloth boots, vanilla level tailoring. Check your local tailor. Check your local auction house for that. Look at that cloak. That cloak looks awesome in my opinion with this set. Now we're going to show you the hands. Battle of Dazzlahar. That's the regular version, not Mythic. Kind of a fair drop rate. You could even go with Mythic if you get lucky and you pick it up. It's just a little bit of a different shade. Now we have a Blood Elf dude showing the headpiece, which is a quest reward from High Mountain. Easy enough to pick up, that kind of gray oval circle on your head. Now we're going to show you the weapon, which of course is from Uldir Heroic Fetid Devourer. Kind of a fair drop rate for that really cool looking gray and blue staff. I love this set. I mean, I'm not allowed. This is the once a year. I know it's early in the year, but I can pat myself on the back for this set. I love this set. It just looks so epic. Mantle of Dying Light, Dragon Soul LFR to get that tier piece for priests. The chest, Skullomance, various bombs. Check your local auction house. That's a pretty simple piece to pick up. Moving on, the belt, which is straight out of the Nighthold Mythic. As you can see, the boss, 17% on the drop rate for that. Now, the legs are the Stoneweaver leggings. Uldaman Iron Naya is the boss, 28% on the drop rate for those grayish-white pants. The feet are out of Dragon Soul LFR. War Master Blackhorn drops it at the best rate. The hands, part of the same tier set as the shoulders and the headpiece, and I do believe the boots to some extent. Of course, from Dragon Soul LFR. The belt, or should I say the back, it starts with a B. It was kind of close, as you can see, from BFA. And the headpiece, Hood of Dying Light, Dragon Soul LFR, War Master Blackhorn. So you're going to be heading over to Dragon Soul to get most of this set. The Tabard of the Earthen Ring, Shimmering Expanse. Going to need some rep to get it from the Quartermaster. And the offhand, Dragon Soul LFR, once again, As I said, LFR is going to be your friend to pick up this set. And the mace is Siege of Orgrimmar LFR Siege Crafter Black Fuse. The shoulders are called Shoulder Pads of Dao Dao Chung, Siege of Orgrimmar Mythic, Sun Tenderheart, 17% on the drop rate. Can't really see the chest piece behind the tabard. Elementalist Tunic, though. Blade's Edge Mountains, Riven Dark. Buy it on the auction house. Best way to go. Now for the belt, which is part of the same tier set as the shoulders, is straight out of Siege of Orgrimmar Mythic, Malkorak, 15% on the drop rate for the belt. Moving on to show the legs, Elementalist Leggings, Blade's Edge Mountains once again. As you can see, you could farm it off of Apexis Guardians or buy it on the auction house. The feet from Blackrock Depths, which of course is Vanilla WoW, classic WoW for those of you who gave up on retail WoW. The wrist, keep in mind this is the wrist, not the gloves. Siege of Orgrimmar, Killrock, the Wind Reaver drops the bracers at a decent drop rate. The back, easy to get, Netherstorm, BC PvP vendor, 2 marks of honor to pick up that brownish cloak. And the headpiece, probably already have this straight out of Val Shara. Quest reward, also other quest rewards for that gold circle on your head. The tabard, Shadowpan tabard, is from Townlong Steps, Quartermaster, gold and rep to get that. The offhand, Drusvar, quest reward, alliance only, but I do believe there are horde lookalikes. Check Wowhead for that. And the weapon is Firelands Heroic Shanix, is the boss at a 16% drop rate. The shoulders you're going to get out of good old Warlords of Draenor, the fun. Highmaul the Butcher, 15% drop rate for the Slaughterhouse Spalders. Shoulder pad Spalders, just call them shoulders. That's the way I look at it. Chest piece is out of Hellfire Citadel, also Warlords of Draenor, the fun. Shadowlord Iskar, decent drop rate of 15% on the chest piece or that robe. Moving on, another WoD piece, Blackrock Foundry, Admiral Garen, 12% drop rate for the Deckhands Rope Belt. So, a lot of stuff from WoD here. Now, we're going to move on, and you really can't see the feet here on a Lady Draenei, but the Conjurer's Shoes, Dust Wallow Marsh, Huge Claw, he's a rare. You're going to have to farm it off of him. I don't think that you're going to be able to buy it on the auction house. The Hands, Gilded Seraph's Hand Wraps, part of a priest tier set from the Burning Throne Mythic. Drops from the Garathi boss is kind of a fair drop rate. As you can see, that cloak really goes well with this set, which is where we are now. Zuna, it's a quest reward, Fate of the Queen's Reprisal, to pick up that particular cloak. Now, we're going to move on and show you the headpiece, which is also out of Legion. 100 Fathom Veil, that's a priest tier headpiece out of Tomb Sargeras Heroic, kind of a low drop rate at 6%. Last but not least, Dragon Soul to get the weapon, LFR version, Elementium Fragment, 5% on the drop rate for that gray and blue staff. We're going to close out with the priest set here that works for all 3 priest specs, I do believe. Fallen Avengers Amos, LFR version of the Burning Throne, kind of a fair drop rate to get those purple kind of light blue shoulders. The chest piece, Blood Mist Isle, so that's alliance only, but you really can't see the chest behind the tabard there, so basically you might be able to sneak in something a little bit different. Moving on, the belt is straight out of Frostfire Ridge. Various mobs will drop it, or you could buy it on the auction house, one or the other. That, of course, from Warlords of Draenor, the fun, and Siege of Borealis BFA to get the legs, the feet, LFR, Dragon Soul, Warmaster Blackhorn, decent drop rate on those. The hands, Gunship Captain's Mittens, which are from Icecrown Citadel Heroic, 25-man. Good luck with that one. And the back is Dark Leather Cloak, Vanilla level, leatherworking. Check your local auction house to pick that up. Headpiece is Icecrown Citadel as well, normal mode, 25-man. High Overlord Sourfang, gotta love that guy, he's just so cool. Tabard, Order of the Awakened Tabard, Tanan Jungle, from the Quartermaster of the Order of the Awakened, exalted in gold for that. The offhand Dragon Soul regular version drops from various mobs, pretty easy drop actually. And last but not least, the weapon, Hammer of Wicked Infusion, which of course is from Hellfire Citadel LFR. I want to thank everyone for taking a peek. My name is Luxeley, and I'll leave you with this final thought. Whatever it is by you, whether it's morning, afternoon, or night, make your day epic.